So how did neurofeedback help my family? I'm Dr. Quincee Gideon. I'm a clinical psychologist, and I specialize in religious trauma and cult recovery, which means that I hear a lot of stories of trauma. I'm also a stepmom, and 3 of the people in my household have ADHD. So we're in a constant battle around giving some really supportive care to the people that need it in our home. Brain training through neurofeedback has absolutely helped my family in a really big way. Let me walk you through that. I'm a clinical psychologist and I sit through a lot of stories of trauma every single day. And after a while, some of that can sort of be embodied in my own body, and it can have an impact on the different things that I do, my perceptions of the world, the way that I am mentally coping with things. I've also been on a really personal fertility journey, and it has been harrowing to say the least, which can also have a big impact on my emotional flexibility, the way that I'm functioning, maybe the way that I'm seeing the world. I also have those 3 ADHDers in my home. We call them neurospicy, and that can have a really big impact on how the kids in my home feel like they're able to function in the world. So over the last summer, my partner and I were really struggling with one of the kids that is neurospicy, because they have such a hard time focusing, hearing instructions, feeling like they really thrive in more structured environments. And we had tried just about everything. We had tried medication, we had tried a lot of behavioral care, we have tried a lot of different ways of supporting this child. And so I heard about neurofeedback and I thought, well, let me try one more thing. So I started neurofeedback on one of my stepkids, and after 4 sessions, they talked about feeling like it just slowed them down. After about 8 sessions, they talked about feeling a little bit more organized, a little bit more motivated, able to think through more than just 1 or 2 steps in a task. And by the 12th session, they were able to talk really easily about feeling like they could manage their schedule, talk through things in a deeper way, feel a little bit more mentally flexible instead of hyper-focused at times and then not focused at all at other times. These were really big changes that we had not experienced. I've also been doing neurofeedback on myself. And what that looks like is after a long clinical day, or when I'm feeling like I'm really in the struggle with a lot of medications and different things that I'm taking for my fertility, I hook myself up to that neurofeedback system and I'm able to feel a lot of difference. So after about 4 weeks, I started feeling more mentally flexible, like I could see more perspectives, and I felt a little less bogged down emotionally and mentally. By 8 sessions, I was able to feel more emotionally resilient, meaning that I had more perspective of my emotional experience and I was able to hold it a little bit more gently and lightly. And I continue to do neurofeedback. It's something that continues to support my family and myself in my clinical practice. The thing with really great neurofeedback options is that it can be super time consuming because you got to make an appointment and go into an office, and that's hard to add to our schedules, and it can be very expensive because you've got a really highly trained person that's sitting in the office with you. And I really wanted to make neurofeedback a lot more accessible for families. So what we offer is renting the neurofeedback machine, the system, and you're able to do it from the comfort of your homes. We use NeurOptimal neurofeedback, which is a non-linear neurofeedback system. It's highly intelligent. It is really sort of blows everything else out of the water. And we have those systems in our office and we ship them directly to you in your home if this is something that you want to take advantage of. You can just scoot on down to the link in the description. You can learn all about the different options, and we would love to support you in this way.